Hey y'all, look where I am. Yep, behind the trolley barn. That's Edgewood Avenue. There's my truck. And I'm back in the parking area alongside the trolley barn to look at this tree on a beautiful late afternoon after a few days of rain. Dapple sunlight here, breezy, and just taking in this marvelous tree. Maybe you didn't know it was back here. It's an oak tree, a willow oak. You recognize the leaves of a willow oak, even if you can't see them clearly on my video. They're the narrow lance shape, or even narrower than a lance shape actually. Lanceolate, I think they call that leaf. It looks like the leaf on a willow tree, so thus the name willow oak. The botanical name, Quercus, Q-U-E-R-C-U-S, phellos, P-H-E-L-L-O-S. Yeah, willow oak. This is a big one for Inman Park anyway. I want to talk about willow oaks and talk about how I measured the size of this tree, and then tell you what the Atlanta champion is. It dwarfs this one, and the national champion as well. How's that sound? Okay, let's walk back and take a look. And as we walk, I will tell you that willow oaks are fast-growing, comparatively short-lived oak trees that do extremely well in the urban environment. They are drought tolerant. They don't mind air pollution as much as some of our trees do. They can deal with compacted soils, which we have a lot of in cities. Walk through this little stand of cherry laurel here. And basically they take care of themselves pretty well. Tough as nails. Oh, are you getting a good look at that? Yeah. All right. So, what do you think about this tree? How about the circumference of the trunk at 4.5 feet off the ground? The circumference at breast height? The spread of the tree, the canopy spread, average all the way around. How wide is it? And then, how tall do you think this tree is? All right. Well, I measured. The trunk is 15 feet around at 4.5 feet off the ground. And that works out, if I did my math right, to 180 inches. That's the circumference. The height of the tree, I did not climb this tree and drop a tape measure. Some of you would have enjoyed seeing that, I'm sure. Nope, I have a level on my iPhone to capture the degree angle at whatever distance I'm standing from the tree. I can pace off that distance and calculate using a formula and establish the height of the tree. This one's 55 feet, about 55. Okay? Hold this camera steady now so nobody gets nauseous. And then finally the spread of the tree. That wasn't easy to do with all these trees around and the fence and so forth, but I think 90 feet is roughly what the spread of the tree is. Now, if you use the formula that American Forests has made the standard to calculate a point value for this tree, it works out to 190 points, taking into account those three measurements: circumference of the trunk, spread of the tree, and height of the tree. And so, you know, this is a big tree, but not that much bigger than your average willow oak when it reaches maturity. 40 to 70 feet is an average height, for example, for willow oaks. Our Atlanta champion is 20.5 feet in circumference compared to the 15 here, 108 feet in height compared to our 55, and 125 feet in spread compared to our 90, for a total of 385 points. And there's a second willow oak on the list of champion trees in Atlanta that's just behind the one I've just described. It has 384 points, but it's 137 feet tall. I gotta go see that tree. What about the national champion? It's in Virginia, 467 points. It's 27.3 feet in circumference, 105 feet in height, and 137 feet in spread for that 467 points. There's something about big trees, I think, that fascinates us humans. They are the biggest organisms on Earth. I believe I'm right when I say that. And so it's good to have even a kind of mini version of the bigger trees elsewhere here in Inman Park to come visit and to marvel at. Okay, with that, I'll say check back here soon, and I will go on another walk. Bye.